All right, we are continuing to follow that breaking news coming out of downtown New Orleans, where we know at least 10 people are dead. That's according to police after a vehicle plowed through a group of folks. Of course, we know that a crowded area, especially New Year's Eve.
Leah McNeil, she is live on scene, continuing our team coverage with the very latest. Leah.
Hey there, guys. Yeah, I'm just off the intersection of Canal and Bourbon, where this all unfolded further into the French Quarter at Bourbon and Iberville. You still see a major police presence out here on scene. We've seen police on the mounted units, state police, of course, dozens and dozens of NOPD officers out here. We also see the parish coroner out here, so obviously we're dealing with quite a few fatalities out here. But I have been out here speaking to some witnesses, people who heard and saw what happened here earlier this morning, just a few hours ago. One woman told me earlier that she was just merely feet away from where that car initially plowed into the crowd. And now I'm joined by another man right here. We're not going to put him on camera this morning, but I do want you to hear kind of what he saw and what he went through, because he actually left his hotel, went down on the ground to actually help those people who were shot and injured. So first things first, sir, go ahead and tell me what exactly happened this morning. You said about an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, so it was about a little bit before 3:20 this morning. We heard loud banging sounds coming up. We're in our room just pretty much closing down for the evening at the end of all the events and everything. And when we looked out the window, we noticed there was a lot of bodies laying on the ground. Truck was speeding away. Immediately ran downstairs to see if there was some people that can help out. And unfortunately, some people did perish during that event. There were some people we put into the hotel for assistance, and it was just, the scene was just horrific. Cops are doing a really good job. EMTs trying to help whoever they can at the time. But then maybe about 35, 40 minutes afterwards, there was a bomb scare alert that was sent out. And the hotel was then at that point evacuated, and they started pushing everybody away from the hotel around the back end of the hotel on the opposite side of Bourbon Street.
So you said that bomb threat came in after the shooting had happened,
Yeah,
right?
Maybe about 30 minutes afterwards.
Tell me what was going through your mind, because I know you said you are a medic, so you were able to help out people. What was going through your mind when you were seeing all this unfold?
Well, one, being a Marine Corps vet, it felt like, back in Iraq again. Just jumping right in, just seeing the people and everything laying down, not knowing exactly what to do. So at that moment, I just had to do what I needed to do, just go right back into my training and try to see people that I can actually help, and pretty much trying to triage. There was another gentleman that was there with me. He was a trained medic as well. So between the two of us, we tried to help anybody we could.
And when you're just thinking back about that bomb threat, I know situations like this, you mentioned feeling like you're back in Iraq. I know this can be very triggering for you. When that bomb threat came in, have you heard any other information about that, or did they just say, hey, get out, there's a bomb threat?
Yeah, so there was no other information provided, timelines or nothing like that. They just pretty much evacuated the area. Pretty much everything from Bourbon Street, and pushing everybody. They said, go wherever you want to go, but here. So we went door to door, at least on our floor, the 5th floor, started pushing people out. And hotel security was as well helping direct everybody out, and we're just pushing everybody away from the hotels. We thought it was just our hotel specifically, but it turned out to be more than that.
I appreciate you for taking the time to kind of walk me through what you saw. I know this is a lot, and it's not easy to talk about, especially when you're just ringing in a new year, try to new beginnings. He is getting ready to finish his PhD, so it's crazy to finish your year, or start your year, I should say, start the ending chapter of that journey. So thank you for taking the time to chat with us. But again, guys, you just hear just how massive and expansive this crime scene really is. I mean, all the way up and down Canal, we see dozens and dozens of police officers, of course, EMS units, the coroner's office is here, and also, as you just heard this witness describe, helping people who were shot, laying on the ground. Ultimately, as you heard, some of those people just didn't make it as that car plowed through the crowd right now. We're waiting to learn more information from NOPD about, where that person is. Did they get a suspect? Are there multiple suspects? But again, we'll continue to stay on top of this and bring you more, and of course hear from more witnesses about what happened here.
Very strong reporting there, Leah. We do thank you for that. And speaking to that gentleman, he said that his hotel, he could see from his window the street. He heard the boom, and then he saw a lot of people on the ground. Did he specify the hotel in which he's staying?
Yes, he was at the Royal Sonesta, which is right on Bourbon Street. I've seen some of the pictures and the videos that he was able to see, and it's not something that anyone should see.
Yeah, most definitely. There are a lot of videos that are beginning to circulate on social media this morning showing the scene, and we are steering clear of that. Leah, thank you for your reporting. We will join Leah again a little later as we're waiting for NOPD to give us a briefing. But again, right now, we can tell you 10 people killed, multiple people, possibly 26 others injured after a vehicle plowed into a group of people there on Bourbon Street.
When you hear a veteran talk about what that scene looks like, almost like he's back in Iraq, seeing bodies on the ground, it just shows you the gravity of the situation of this supposed to be celebratory night has just absolutely turned into tragedy and heartbreak in the city of New Orleans.
We are going to continue to stay on top of this story. Quick break. We're back with the very latest.